So guys, someone commented on my last Lasix video that hydrochlorothiazide can also lower potassium, and she is absolutely right. Here is the comment. So let's clear up a few things that NCLEX needs you to know about these medications, things I don't want you to forget. Not every diuretic does the same thing to potassium. Lasix is considered a loop diuretic, while hydrochlorothiazide is considered a thiazide diuretic. But they have something in common. They are both considered potassium wasting diuretics. And that means that when you give either of these medications, it's going to cause a lot of water loss in the urine. That's also going to cause electrolytes to be lost, including potassium. Now, Lasix is considered sort of a stronger diuretic than hydrochlorothiazide, and so it causes a lot more water loss into the urine, and because of that, you might see more potassium being wasted into the urine when a patient is on Lasix compared to when they're on hydrochlorothiazide. But just remember, every patient's case is different. I just want you to remember that they are both considered potassium wasting diuretics. So as the nurse, you're watching for the muscle cramping, the muscle weakness. You're also watching for ototoxicity. So auto, we're talking about ears. When Lasix is given in very high doses or given really fast, it can cause damage to the hearing. Here's another type of diuretic that I want you to also write down in your notes. Spironolactone. And this one is considered a potassium sparing diuretic. And what does that mean? This one does not cause a lot of potassium to be lost into the urine, and so because of that, the patient may retain that potassium. So what do you need to tell your patients? Remind the patient to be careful about potassium supplements or potassium containing salt substitutes, or if there are any other medications they are currently on that can also increase their potassium level. As the nurse, you're going to be watching that heart rhythm, watching the cardiac monitors to make sure you don't observe anything that might be putting the patients at risk. So yes, Lasix and hydrochlorothiazide, potassium wasting. We end up giving potassium as well to make sure we make up for the one that's lost in the urine. Spironolactone is potassium sparing. We advise the patient to not take any additional potassium intentionally so that we don't make it too much in the body. So thank you to the student who pointed out this because it's very important. I was just teaching about Lasix, but I forgot that I just needed to cover the whole diuretics and be done with it. This is what you need to remember about the categories of diuretics and what you might see on NCLEX. So share it with somebody else who might be learning this topic and let me know what you think in the comments. As always, I will see you on the next one.